Hey guys, I hope you're keeping good. So, we want to learn English and we go to class and we study grammar and you maybe watch my grammar videos and you think, a little bit more, a little bit more. But how do you actually learn English? How do you learn English? Is it just grammar? Is it that when you learn all of the grammar, then you can speak perfectly? No, yes and no. Like it's important to go to class and it's important to engage in class and to study and to make sure that you do understand the grammar and the vocabulary and the listening, which will connect later on. But there's another little secret that I'm going to tell you about now. And this is every bit as important as coming to class and doing the exercises. I call this the 10 commandments. Okay. So come to church, and enjoy. So here we go. So it's tips, advice, and guidelines that if you do stick to this, you will learn English. I guarantee you that. So the first thing is how to learn English fast. I think that if you follow these steps, you will learn quick, guaranteed. So let's roll with this. In fact, let me take this up over here. So the 10 commandments for English. The 10, what am I doing? 5. The 10 commandments. Okay. Right. Number 1 is this. Number 1. Remember this, guys. It's that 80% of English is learned outside the classroom. It's not about what you do in class, but what you do when you leave. Okay, so come to class and be a good student and understand the grammar and participate and really get into it. But the most important thing is what you do when you leave. Okay, that's your choice and your responsibility. So when class is over, you can go back to speak in your native language. You can watch a drama in your native language. But where you really learn is when you practice outside of the class. So if you're speaking, you find somewhere where you can go or someone to speak to where you can practice again and again. Find someone, speak English for 2 hours, watch a movie on Netflix in English, listen to music in English, but you create that culture. Okay, so it's what you do when you leave class that's the most important. I mean, think about it. You're in class for like 3 or 4 hours, but then for the rest of the day, which is 20 hours, you have that time yourself. So it's so important to practice outside. It's necessary. And if you practice what you learn again and again and again, you will learn because you'll be in the habit. Your brain will be in the habit of doing this. Another thing about this is that sometimes at weekends, I know that students haven't been practicing because I will ask them how they are on a Monday, and then you can almost see the switches in their brain thinking, back to English. On Saturday I did, and so on. But if you're constantly speaking English, you're not going to hesitate so much because you're just in the English zone. Even if you're not perfect, try out a class. You need to. Number 2, believe you can do it and you will. Okay? Believe, believe, believe. Passion, passion, passion. If you think you can do something and you can see yourself doing it, nothing's going to stop you. Nothing. You will get there, but you have to believe. Okay? So make a plan and go for it. Okay? But if you believe, you will do. Guaranteed. Number 3, create an English speaking culture for yourself and live it every day. Okay. For example, you wake up in the morning, you listen to music maybe in English with your coffee. You come to school, you practice. You go home, speak in English. Even if you're with people from the same group, speak in English, guys. Work it together because the more you practice, the better it will be. There are ways that you can meet people, you can join, learn through your passions. I'll do more of that in a moment. But there are ways that you can practice English every day. It doesn't cost anything, and there's good quality conversations that you can have as well. So create that culture for yourself and live it every day. Okay, what do you do every day? And this is for you personally. Okay, so for example, I wake up, listen to music, go to class, come home, watch a movie, make sure that movie's in English. Listen to music, make sure that music is in English. Okay, there's websites, things to help you with this all along. Speak to your friends or your host family in English, or if you're, alone or living single or whatever it would be, go out, have a beer, speak to people in English, but you force yourself to do that every single day. And then you're receiving the language, you're engaging with the language. And the way it should be is that every day before you go to sleep at night, you should be tired. Not every day, but every night before you lay your head down, your head should be like, oh, I am tired. And if you have that, then if you keep doing it again and again and again, the language is going to click and it's going to get a lot easier. Okay, so you create your own culture and you live it all the time. And when you don't want to do it, keep fighting, keep going through it, and make sure that you keep ticking those boxes so that every day you've achieved what you want to achieve in terms of your interaction with English. Number 4, have fun with the language and learn from a point of passion. Okay, if you like football, learn it through football. Okay, for example, join a football club, speak to the guys on your team in English, learn the vocabulary for football, watch football on TV, whatever it is that's your passion. If you like dancing, join a dance class, talk to people at the dance class, know the names of the moves, watch it on TV, learn, but learn through passion. Okay, if you like beer, go to the pub, have a few beers and have a conversation with somebody in English as well. Okay, so learn through your passions. If you like movies, you could join a movie group, and there's lots of free organizations as well that you can join, whether it be online or the city that you live in if you are living in an English speaking country. So you can do it. So learn through passion. And then that way, when you're learning through passion, the English is second nature. You almost learn as a byproduct because you're so invested in what you love doing anyway. And also, it's fun because you love it. Now, number 5 is this. Again, important. So, write down your goals. Make a plan and every day do what you need to do. Study, speak for 2 hours, etc. to achieve those goals. So, that's what I was talking about earlier on. Basically, in your lifestyle, you create your plan. Say, I'm going to practice for 2 hours and do it. I'm going to watch a movie in English. I'm going to listen to music for an hour. Listen to music for an hour in English. And make sure that you divide your day into units of time as best you can. If you're working and you're very tired, I do understand, but keep fighting, okay? Just do an hour or 2 hours depending on your lifestyle. You will get there. If you want it, you will get it. It's about you, your responsibility and your passion and your sacrifice to learn this language, okay? You create that lifestyle and you tick those boxes every day, like speak for 2 hours, listen to music, watch a movie. And if you keep doing these things all the time and you keep engaging with the language, you will learn. Guaranteed. Number 6, be creative with your learning. Try new things, find your system or find your own system that works best for you. So you don't have to do exactly as I'm saying it if you can, if you want, but find your own way to learn. So you get into the regular practice habits, you do your things, you try something, this works, you try something else, it doesn't work, but keep trying, okay? Could be anything. Could be walking around the city centre and you see a word that you don't know. You could have a dictionary in your bag, you open the bag, look up the word, okay, try and learn that, okay? You could learn 5 new words every day, 6 new words every day, and just try and keep working on it, keep at it, and find new ways, new methods. Maybe you can learn through neuro-linguistic programming. You could try hypnosis. You could try anything that's going to help you learn, but keep your mind open to new ways of trying to learn. Number 7, keep an open mind to the culture around you. For example, Dublin, if you're in Ireland, where I am. Ask questions, understand it, do what the locals do, try to connect with it. Language is also about embracing a new culture and a new way of life, okay? So wherever you are, be it England, Canada, Scotland, do what the locals do. Try local foods, watch the sports, try local dance moves, meet locals, enjoy the locals, have fun with them. That's a good way to learn. Just feel the country like this, feel it, experience it. And then you can start to connect. It's not just about the language, it's about the feeling of the place. And to really get it, you've got to embrace it on some level as well. So don't just learn the language, feel the whole culture around the language as well. Feel the country, okay? Experience it. Number 8, be patient. Please be patient, guys. This is a process, okay? There is no time limits, but if you do the right things each day, you will get there, okay? So some people are very naturally talented at English or at different languages, and they learn after 3 months. They go from like elementary to upper intermediate, and they're speaking really, really well. And other people, they study all the time, and it takes them longer. It could take them 3 months to go one level or whatever, even more maybe. But if you keep doing the right things every day, you will get there. Just trust me, you will get there. But do the effort or make the effort every single day so that, as I say, at the end of the night, you've been working so hard and studying so hard and trying so hard that you feel tired. Because if you feel tired and your brain is tired, that's a sign that you're making progress. You're actually exercising the muscle in your brain. So, again, keep doing the right things, and I promise you will get there. I guarantee that. Every single day. Even if you don't see your progress, you are making progress. Trust me. Now, number 9 is be inspired. Okay? In this case, let me just get this down. Okay? Now, read inspirational books or watch movies. Read about people who've achieved amazing things, like Steve Jobs in this case. Read motivational quotes and embrace self-improvement materials. Motivate yourself. Nothing is impossible. So when you're trying to do something new or to learn something new, work, 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 but be inspired, okay? Read about people who've done amazing things, and you also can do amazing things as well. So if they can do these crazy things, like if they can start companies and do all these crazy stunts or travel to new places or make a certain amount of money or change the world in a better way, then of course you can do this. Of course you can, and you will. And nothing is impossible. Nothing, guys, if you believe. It all ties together. And then the last one is going to be persistent and have courage in your learning. Meet new people, have new adventures, enjoy the good days, and when the bad days or setbacks happen, work harder and keep trying. Have a strong spirit, okay? And that's important because when you're learning a language or when you're learning English, there will be good days and bad days. There's days where you think, oh man, cool, I finished a good conversation and now I know a little bit more than I did yesterday, or I understand that grammar point, let me try and practice it. But then there's going to be hard days as well when you study in the class and everything you learn, and then you go out and people start speaking and you're like, oh my God, I don't understand anything because they speak so fast. But that's the process, guys. That's the process. So keep going. There will be good days and bad days. But when you have the bad day, don't worry. Just keep going. The next day is going to be better. And you need to be brave in this process. So do have courage in your learning. Meet new people. You know, in any way, meet new friends. If you're single, you can meet new romantic partners on Tinder. Do what you want to do or do what you have to do to learn the language. Okay? Talk to people. Engage with people. Join meetup groups. Sports clubs, but don't be afraid. Embrace life, okay? If you see someone, talk to them. And a good little tip actually is that if you see old people in the park, go over and have a conversation with them because old people love talking, okay? They talk and talk and talk, and they're difficult to understand, but it's good for your practice and good for your conversation. So keep doing this, okay? Enjoy the good days, and when the bad days or setbacks happen, just work harder and keep trying. So keep believing and keep your spirit strong, okay? So let me get this back to where I was. I'm trying to find the cursor on the screen, and I can't, I have it now. Okay, cool. So that's all, guys. It's 10 guidelines that if you take them and if you do them, you will improve. If you're elementary, you will get there. If you're pre-intermediate, you will get there as well. Everyone can learn this language. Everyone can learn to speak well with fluency and accuracy if you keep engaging this. But remember, it's down to you. It's what you do. Okay? That's all. So after this video is over, you have a choice. Are you going to engage with the language or go back to your own language? Your choice every day. But if you do what I tell you, you will learn. Guaranteed. Have a good day, guys. Take care.